Like maybe my voice wasn't the worst sound in the world. Then came the thunderstorm that changed everything between us. Claire found Duke under Ethan's bed, making sounds I'd never heard from an animal and shaking so hard that his teeth chattered. She was using pressure holds the vet had taught her, saying, "It's not the hospital, baby, it's just rain." But Duke was lost in some memory that had him trapped. Storms meant Ethan's counts were crashing, she explained through tears, while Duke hyperventilated against her. We'd raced to the emergency room in the rain, and Duke always stayed in his hospital bed during transfusions. Not knowing what else to do, I got down on the floor with them and said, "You took such good care of him, Duke. You were such a good brother, and he wasn't scared because you were there, and I'm so sorry you couldn't save him, but he knew you tried." Duke went completely still, like something inside him had been waiting 3 years to hear those words. Then he crawled between us and sobbed the way dogs sob when grief finally breaks loose. Claire looked at me and whispered, "That's exactly what I wanted to tell Duke the night Ethan died, but I couldn't find the words." After that night, Duke's rituals continued, but they became something we did together instead of something he did alone. He'd bring the toothbrush to me first each morning like he was checking I was still there before taking it to the bathroom. At 3:30, he'd wait for me to join him at the window, and when the bus passed, he'd lean his weight against my leg like we were sharing the disappointment. He started bringing me Ethan's toys one by one and sitting back to watch me examine them, and when I'd say, "This is a good one," his tail would thump in approval. Duke moved from guarding Ethan's door to sleeping in the hallway between both bedrooms like he was protecting all of us now. On hard days, he'd get me first, then we'd both go to Claire, and she'd hold on to us like we were a complete family. The retainer became something he'd show me each night, and I'd tell him, "Keep it safe, buddy," and he'd curl around it satisfied that someone else knew about his treasure. I found myself looking forward to our rituals and understanding that grief doesn't end, it just makes room for more love around it. Last month, Duke brought me his own tennis ball, his first time touching it since Ethan died, then went back for Ethan's toothbrush and dropped them both at my feet. Claire saw it happen and pressed her hand to her mouth because we both knew what it meant. Duke wasn't replacing Ethan, but had decided there was room for both of us in his careful heart.